Hey there, this is Paul at Retail Control Systems, and today I want to talk to you about some exciting new features in our Datastream analytics platform for NCR Counterpoint. In this video, I'm going to go over the changes to the dashboard view. So I'm logged into Datastream right now, and the first thing that I want to point out is we now have customizable dashboards per user. So I've logged in here, as you can see, and I have a drop down at the top which lists my default dashboard, which in this case is last year's sales. I can drop this down and I can see that I have multiple dashboards, including custom ones, that I can switch to at any time that I want. Another thing is they are customizable per dashboard as well. So if I'm at the top here and say I don't want my tickets in the top left-hand corner, I can just simply drag and drop the widget and move it over. I can do this to returns as well, and I can also move Paul's chart if I wanted to. And then once I refresh the page, you'll see there's no need to save. My changes update automatically. Also, per chart or report, I now have additional options. So this visual is fine, but say I want a preview of the data. I simply hover over the chart, and I press this icon, and it loads up a preview of the data behind the scenes. I also have different formatting options. So if I press the gear option or the gear icon, I can change the report type on the fly. So I could do a line chart if I wanted to. I could do a heat map if I wanted to, or any one of these options. I'm just going to leave it as a donut. And if I drag this report up, you see now I only have 2 reports on this line, but if I wanted 3 reports on this line, I can change the size. So I can make this a 33%. I could make this a 33%. And now I'm able to see 3 charts, 1, 2, 3 in a row. And again, all of these changes will save on the fly if I refresh again here without needing to press the save button. So in addition to the default dashboards that come out of the box, we have some options so you can further customize. So the first thing you can do is you can press modify dashboard. And when you do, you have a list of the charts that are currently on your dashboard along with the available charts. And you can just simply use the arrows to move them back and forth as you see fit. Next, you can clone a dashboard. So say you like last year's sales, you don't want to interfere with last year's sales, but you do want to make some tweaks and create your own. You can just simply press the clone button. I'm just going to change the name just because. And it already exists. So I'm going to change it again. And now I have last year's clone, which is completely separate from my last year's sales. So that gives you the opportunity to create custom views without interfering with somebody else's reports in your business. Next, of course, you can completely delete a dashboard. So if you don't like, or if somebody accidentally creates a dashboard and you don't want it there, or you're not interested in any of these, you can just remove it by pressing the delete button. And then finally, you can press this gear icon and you can rename any of the dashboards. So I just want to call this not default view. And because I don't want it to be the default view, I can use these arrows and move that, and I can change the order of them. So now the report or the dashboard at the top is what you're going to see when you first load the page. And just to show you, I can refresh. And there you go. And then finally, same as before, but it does support light mode and dark mode. And we have various color palettes for you to choose from out of the box. I hope you found this interesting. In the next video, we're going to dive into the analytics and report builder section of Datastream.